Hey guys, Denise and Willis with Lazy K Homestead. Well, here we are back making the countdown to Christmas, and I got Willis with me. He's back off the road. So we're going to make some Thumbprint cookies. And this is a cookie that I had never made before. Willis made it, and I thought that was the greatest cookie ever. It's really pretty. It's kind of elegant, but it's real simple, and it doesn't take a whole lot of ingredients. And it does take nuts. So if you...
And raspberry jam.
Yep.
Or jelly.
Homemade black raspberry jelly that we made this year from our raspberries. Our 2-year-old canes made enough we could make a whole batch. So we were really excited, and we just love it.
Yeah, I think it tastes better with the raspberry.
I do too.
Yeah.
Well, I think when you made it, when the first time I ever had it was with red raspberry. It was really yummy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought it in the store.
Yeah. But this is homemade. Okay. Well, let me put my tripod down and we'll get started. Okay, I've got it to where you guys can see. So we're going to use 1/2 stick of butter or margarine. So that's a 1/2 cup. We're going to go ahead and put it in our mixer. And I'll mix that around real quick. Okay. And then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of packed brown sugar. And that's all the sugar it takes. Go ahead and cream that up nicely. Oh, it smells good. If you wanted to have a simple cookie that was really pretty for a party or a get-together, I think this is a nice cookie, don't you, Willis?
Yeah.
But go ahead and put in 1 egg.
Is that kind of like the butterball cookie recipe, or is it something different?
It's a little bit different because I think butterball calls for white sugar too.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe just white sugar. I think it is just white sugar. I think it's not. I don't know. I made it the other day. You'd think I would remember. It's similar.
It's hard to remember. We make so many different ones.
I got the recipe over there. Your grandma's recipe is sitting over there somewhere. All right, I'm just going to scrape this down. Mix it up a little bit more till it's nicely well mixed. Okay. And now we're going to add vanilla. And it is 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Now this recipe I only makes 2 dozen cookies. So we are going to make another batch of these because we like them, and I'm putting them in all the tins for the kids and the grandkids. So we'll need a lot more. And they make cookies about that big around. Okay, and it is a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So I'm just go ahead and put that in. Mix that around. I'm just going to look over my recipe real fast. Yep.
Yeah, about as big as a quarter or $half $1.
And we're going to put in 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And then we're going to add a 1/2 cup of finely chopped nuts. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there too. There are some recipes that where you don't add the nuts and you dunk them in. When you make your balls, you dunk them in. But we like to add it all together when we're baking it. It's just as pretty. I mean, you could do that. It's clearly up to you. Just save the nuts for later, and when you roll your balls out, just kind of press them in there. Roll your balls in the nuts. Okay. Willis, do you want this beater?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and chill this dough just for about a half hour just to get it to where it's not sticky on my hands because it is a sticky batter. And then I'll be back and show you what we do next. Hey guys, well, we're back. The dough has chilled, so let me show you that. It doesn't make a whole lot of dough, but it says it makes 2 dozen. And we only make this once a year, so we have forgotten, but we're making them about that big around. So what's that, about a half inch?
It ain't big enough to get a thumbprint in. Had to get a pinky print.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and roll out 24. Like I said, I'm going to have to make another batch of these, but I was...
When did you put the jelly in?
Well, you bake them for 5 minutes like this, and then you pull them out, and then you put your thumbprint in, and then you put your jelly in, and then you bake them for another 8 minutes.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm just really going to go ahead and make whatever this makes.
Yeah, get them bigger.
Well, I don't get them too big. It'd be enough to get my... I have a little thumb.
Yeah.
Maybe it was this recipe was created by a lady with real little fingers. What do you think?
Put a baby's thumb on it.
Still be a thumbprint, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's good though with that raspberry jelly. I think the raspberry jelly is the best. I have used peach jam.
Yeah.
You know that has chunks of peaches in it.
Did we use that homemade plum last year? Remember?
We may have. I can't remember.
Yeah, we had gotten some...
That's really good.
Wild plums.
Wild plums.
Oh man, they were so good at the flea market. Not the flea market, the farmer's market. The lady was selling them. I bought every one she had.
We mixed it with peaches on one batch, and it was peach and plum together, and that was really good.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we got any of that left.
I don't think so. I had a hard time finding jellies because I only made grape last year. But we liked it so much that we went and bought some plum trees, and Willis grew up with old-fashioned wild plum trees.
Yeah, they used to grow wild down at my great, let's see, my great grandma Young.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was on her old home place.
Yeah.
And they grow wild down in there.
I wish we could take you guys down there, but it's all bought up now. People don't like you to go on their property, even if you tell them it's, you know, for a video of something like that, or even just going.
Yeah, the old well's still there, and the old fireplace, which it's all tore down with the rock from the fireplace, it's all piled up there. And their flower beds is still there. But we got some flowers out of there.
Yeah.
And put in our yard.
Yeah. Before it was sold, we were able to get some flowers, some irises, and daylilies, or tiger lilies, I think you call them.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been able to get 22 out of this. So I'm not going to say you can make 24 out of this.
Nah.
Because some of them are kind of small. But anyway, I have my oven preheated at 300 degrees.
You can make them as big as you want.
That's true. 300 degrees. Going to go in the oven for 5 minutes. And then we'll bring it back out. And we'll show you what else we do. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and press my thumb in each one of these. And see, you just make a thumbprint. And then you go back and you you put in your jelly or your jam. It's a little warm.
I forgot the pan was hot.
Yeah, the pan's hot. Yeah, and see how Willis is just putting that in where I did the thumbprint?
Get in there.
I'll start on this side over here. There we go. And you just, and it just kind of melts down in there. And then we're going to put it back in the oven for 8 more minutes on 300. And like I said, this is a really pretty cookie.
They're supposed to be.
Huh?
They're supposed to be.
Yeah.
I believe they will be.
I think they're pretty.
Oh yeah, they are.
I think they're real pretty. And you can press that jam down in there more, because that thumbprint kind of doesn't stay, does it, very well. I mean, I didn't press real hard, but you can press it down in there.
Maybe putting too much in some of it.
Yeah. I think next time I roll them out, I'm just going to maybe make 20 cookies.
Yeah.
And just divide that into 20 instead of 22, because I like the cookie to be a little bit bigger. Okay, I think we got them. Oh, there's one missing. Look.
Oh, that little one we couldn't really see.
Little red-headed stepchild right there. Okay, so it's going back in the oven for 8 minutes, and we'll be back. Okay, well, we're back. It's been 8 minutes and a little bit more because I cooled them. But I wanted to show you, some of them are really tiny. They're not all the same size. So what Willis and I decided is we're going to make them all this uniform, which will probably mean it's only 20 cookies per batch. And I'm not really sure about doubling this. We were talking about that too, because sometimes when you double, it doesn't always turn out. So I'm just going to probably make 2 more batches back to back. But I'm not going to video that. But I just wanted to show you how pretty that cookie is. And Willis, you want to try one?
Yeah. You get one of these little bitty ones. That one right there, I'd say we rolled it out about the size of a quarter.
Show that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. Here, let's hold him up. See the differences in the size? Yeah, I want him to be more uniform.
Yeah, that's diet size, and that's, I don't care size.
Well, I was trying to see how many I got out of this recipe.
They're really good.
And because, I only make this once a year when we really splurge. And so I'm going to write on my recipe card that I'm going to make 20 out of one batch. So, but I hope you guys will try it and like, share, and subscribe if you would.
Good.
Yeah, they are good, aren't they?
Oh, really good. It's just now really exploding in my mouth.
Yeah, they're very nice. I just think they're a really pretty cookie.
You use any kind of jelly you want.
Yeah. The red raspberry is really pretty in this. Yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and we'll see you again for some more Christmas countdown and the countdown to Christmas. Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Bye.